A shipping container shortage. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at this article from the Lodestar discussing, or they say their tagline is making sense of the supply chain regarding, well, the shipping container shortage. Container shortages, the big disruptor. Where are all the empty boxes? And many people have mentioned this in the comments in the last two videos I did discussing the, well, insanely high cost of shipping, particularly from Asia to Northern Europe, up over 360% since I last looked at it in October. So I thought we'll have to look into this. Actually, one of the first projects I ever worked on as an architecture student was designing a depot for all the BWs that pick up the B doubles that pick up all of the shipping containers. So some container vessels have been sailing from Asia to Europe underutilized in recent weeks due to an acute shortage of empty boxes. A courier source told the Lodestar, "We have had to sail light a few times recently as there are just not enough boxes at depots in China to meet demand." All carriers report severe shortages of the popular 40-foot high cubes at their depots, and there are also been a run on 40-foot standard cubes. Even 20-foot containers are sometimes showing as unavailable. The latest Container Available Index report from the Container Exchange shows availability across China still at a record low. It adds, due to the fast increase in demand after months of blank sailing, container availability for 40-foot high cubes across China is currently at just 0.05 CAX points, compared with 0.63 at the same time last year. A reading above 0.5 indicates a surplus. Below suggests a deficit. Well, there we have it, guys. Look at how much of a deficit there is there. That's insane. So how can we buy futures in shipping containers? Let us know, guys. You know, I'm sure that there'd have to be some product out there where you can make money on it. Forwarders have had to scramble for boxes due to the more lucrative Trans-Pacific trade securing the biggest share. However, big spikes in spot rates from Asia to Europe in recent weeks seem to have leveled the playing field on competition for boxes between the two trade lanes. To mitigate the serious equipment imbalance, ocean carriers have adopted an aggressive strategy for Europe and US exports, temporarily suspending bookings, preferring to fill backhaul ships with as much empty equipment as possible. Indeed, to deter all but the most valuable cargo, European exporters to Asia are being asked to pay in excess of $5,000 per 40-foot to secure a December shipment, and one UK forwarder told the Lodestar many carriers were now refusing to accept export bookings until mid-January. Our customer is prepared to pay these crazy prices, but we are still really struggling to get boxes away as the ports are all jammed up. We have had some boxes sitting on the quay for over 4 weeks now, and we still don't know when they will get loaded, he said. Meanwhile, the empty equipment so desperately needed back in Asia is scattered across depots around Europe, particularly in the UK, where embattled ports have been forced to limit the restoration of containers back onto already overcrowded terminals. Meanwhile, a survey by Container Exchange in association with German maritime research consultant Fraunhofer CML suggests that despite technological advances, containers still spent a surprisingly long time empty at depots, incurring storage costs and not earning revenue. All containers are very much in need. They still spend an average 45 days empty at depots, says the report, which surprisingly suggests that areas which suffer from shortages have high dwelling times. Can you buy containers? Can you buy containers? Can you invest in containers, in shipping containers as a product? I mean, they wouldn't cost much to buy. And how much could you get leasing them out? That'd be interesting. I may want to look into this, into the nice boring world of shipping and logistics. Maybe that's the meta on how to make money with all the drop shipping stuff. Well, probably number one is do the course. Number two is own the tools people need to do it. Or maybe just buy shares in shipping companies. So especially in regions with low container availability such as China and the US, the average is comparably high with 61 and 66 days respectively, compared with the global average of 45 days, notes the report. So that's interesting. That almost screams an opportunity there. So there we have it, everyone. A continuation from the other discussions we looked at and articles we looked at regarding shipping containers. Now, global shipping is an important part of trade here, and I will just bring up this live shipping data so we can have a look. This is from marine traffic, and we can see, I mean, this is here, we zoom in to Asia, you can see all of the different ships. The green ones, what are they? Are they the bulk? They're container ships. So all the green ones we see here going all over the world are container ships, everyone. Look at them even going all the way deep into China. How big is this one? Let's have a look. Cargo vessel. Are these all too small? Okay, we don't have any pictures of those ones. But you can see how deep they're going in there. And look at these trade routes all over the world. Look at everything that's coming out of Australia. You've got the red ones are the tankers. You've got the tankers. The blue ones, I think they are offshore supply ship. What do we have here? And here we have all these bulk. An ore carrier. So they're ore carriers and container ships. There you go, another ore carrier. From Hong Kong, another bulk carrier. All heading to and from Port Hedland. So this reduction in containers, or this shortage in containers, it's what's driving up this cost of exports, and we'll have to see what's happening. Is it just a temporary thing? Are we going to see it manifest in the cost of goods, particularly in Europe? What about here in Australia? You know, things are going to start getting more expensive. And what will happen when the glut disappears? So it'll have to take some time. It'll have to work through. This is how the market adjusts. But I mean, this just puts it all into perspective, doesn't it? If you see the amount of international trade that happens around the world. So there you go, everyone. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Do you think we'll start to see this manifest in the cost of consumer goods here in Australia? I mean, literally yesterday, I went and bought, or my sister-in-law bought me a kettle from Kmart. You know, a little electronic kettle to boil a liter of water, so I can make my coffees now. Because, you know, we're a two-house family. You know, we're living in the little rental, and we're slowly cleaning up the place here and stripping everything out so we can renovate. So I come to work and I need to bring my coffee up the street. You know, walking with a stein up the street. $7.50 for a kettle. It's crazy. Very cheap. And that's the thing. That's the challenge we have now. I don't know if this is going to be a permanent thing. I can't see it as. The market will correct and more containers will get back to China. Maybe more will get manufactured. So guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and want to support the content I create here, there are a few ways you can. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links from Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can buy merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, everyone, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.